Hey everybody, and welcome to a new mini news update where today I'm going to be covering about the new 2013 season. We have some information about that, as well as some fresh new cards, new scans in from Japan, which are very interesting indeed. So let's get to it. So what I'm going to be talking about first is what's going to be happening in our 2013 season. So a lot of us have been waiting to hear what the rotation is going to be, how Worlds is going to work when it comes to terms of championship points, and we finally got some news about it. So what's going to be happening? As of the 1st of August 2012, we will be rotating to a black and white almonds format. That means all of the Heart Gold Soul Silver sets, including Call of Legends, will be rotated out and not legal for tournament play anymore. Now 1st of August does sound weird, but don't worry, all tournaments will be done by then. But if you do have any special event tournaments that are after the 1st of August, then you will be able to accumulate championship points for next season with the new format. So that's pretty good news. And on the news of championship points, it has been revealed that the championship points that people receive from Worlds, from like top 32, top 16, all the way up to first, will carry over to the next season. So people who top cut Worlds do get a boost in championship points before the season's even started. So doing well at Worlds has another bonus, as well as some great prizes. You also get a boost in championship points for the following season, which is really good news. Another way to entice players into doing well at Worlds. So what's really good news is we've got information about rotation, people can prepare for that. And before Nationals, we've had quite early announcement as well. Last time there was a lot of confusion because we had a mid-season rotation, but now it's been kind of normal basically, which is really good to hear. So on to some new cards that we've been getting from Japan, and there's some really interesting ones as well. For those of you that haven't seen the scans already from Poker Beach a while back, there was the new forms, Black Kyurem and White Kyurem, were made into cards at 180 HP, had pretty decent attacks, were the new Dragon type, and all looked really interesting. But what got even more interesting were these two new trainer cards that got announced a couple of days ago. The first card I'm going to talk about is Crystal Edge, which is a Pokemon tool card, but it's a very special Pokemon tool card. It's called an Ace-Spec tool card. And what's special about these cards is you can only have one in your entire deck. So the usual 4-copy rule does not apply to these cards, you can only have one, and that's because they are actually quite powerful. This one is what attaches to White Kyurem only, and it gives 50 plus attack damage to your attack. So whatever attack says on the card, the amount of damage is plus 50 for the amount of time this tool card is attached. And the big one everyone's been talking about is Crystal Ball, which is exactly the same. It's an Ace-Spec tool card and attaches to Black Kyurem. But this one improves Black Kyurem's HP to 300 HP. That's right, 300 HP. We thought 180 was big on EXs. Now this EXs are getting bumped up to 300. Now, this isn't too bad, to be honest. I know it sounds crazy, but since Black Kyurem is weak to Dragon, it's going to be weak to itself. We'll get one hit KO'd by itself, and White Kyurem as well. And that's not including the stuff like Rayquaza will be able to one-hit KO it. So it doesn't sound too bad at the moment. But we'll have to see when these cards finally come to our country, and I'm not sure when that's going to be. But it's really exciting to see some really interesting mechanics used as well. The trainers are going to be really hard to search out time and time again because there's only one. Junkan won't be around to get them back because the format will be rotated black and white on. And it's just really interesting to see some new mechanics brought into the game. And finally, I'm going to be talking about 3 new Musketeer cards that we've been given. The Musketeers are Terrakion, Virizion and Cobalion, and they've all had really interesting abilities. Each of the abilities are called Justified, and Poker Beach have scans of them, but they're really too small to read. But what it predicts them to say, or what they can see of what it says, is that they do more damage to Darkness type Pokemon. Now this is really interesting. As you saw from the Japanese Nationals tournament, as it's called over here, it wasn't actually a Nationals tournament, but it was the equivalent of Nationals in Japan. But the Darkness type decks really did prevail in the black and white on format, and they've been really dominating so far as well with the release of Darkrai EX and Dark Patch. So could these cards really be as good as they can be to take down Dark types? Are Dark types getting too out of hand that they needed to release these cards? Well, the attacks, they're actually pretty good already, and it'll be interesting to see what they do to Darkness type Pokemon. Whether they do more damage or they do something else to Darkness type Pokemon, it'd be really interesting to see. So overall, it's really exciting news about our new format, what's coming in new cards, and some really new mechanics as well. So what I really want to know is, what do you think about the new black and white onwards format coming in August, and what do you think about these new cards we've been given? 300 HP Pokemon, new black and white on format, and the new Musketeers as well. So what do you think about them? Please leave your comments in the section below, and I'll do my best to reply to all of them. Thanks for watching this mini update, and I'll see you next time.